Hello lovelies. So for today's layout, I have the second project using the Scrapbook Fantasies Boho Beauty Collection for my creative team inspo. I love this collection. There's so many watercolor elements and so many different things to fussy cut. I just love it. It's right up my alley. So I'm starting with an offcut from my last project that I'm going to layer on top of one of the other watercolor papers. I just love the two contrasting colors, and it just gives me some interest. I knew I wanted to put my photo right in the middle of my layout because I was intending to do a floral cluster around my photo. So I knew I was going smack bam in the middle, which will cause me some drama later on in the, well, not drama, but makes things a little trickier for my brain later on in the layout, you will see. So in our creative team kit, we got a packet of florals, like lots of different florally bits, which if you've watched any of my videos, I don't tend to use a lot of until my lovey was born 3 years ago. But even then, she's a tomboy. So there's lots of rocks and construction vehicles. But every now and then, you know, you just want a floral explosion, don't you? And that's what I wanted on this layout. So I thought this picture of the two of us just having a fun selfie that we sent to Daddy would be a great start to start using some of these florals and pretty petals. So as you can see, we got the packet of the florals there in the creative cuts, but then also, as I was mentioning before, on the backs of the paper collections, there's always a few sheets that have a lot of elements to fussy cut. I do love that. Sometimes I hate fussy cutting, which is really funny, and then other times when I want to do something, but I don't really feel like creating, I just fussy cut. I just find something to just start cutting, printables or things like this, and yeah, it gives me that little bit of creative time without putting too much effort in. So sometimes I enjoy it. In this case, I saw all these flowers and leaves and things and just knew I was going to have a lot of fun fussy cutting all these out and adding them to my layouts. So I love these leaves. They're just so fabulous. They're so just big and beautiful. So yeah, I'm just building up around my photo for my cluster. See, I'll cut some in half, I'll cut some off. I use everything. I'm tucking some under my photo because you did see I popped it up on some foam tape. Some craft foam. That's just to give my photo a bit of dimension off the layout because I knew I wanted to tuck some things underneath, and it just helps bring in some dimension so my layout isn't too flat. Same with my flowers. Some I'm tucking under, some I'm layering on top of others, and some I'm using foam tape to pop off the layout as well. Now, there's a mix and match between both, and by mixing the two heights just really helps give your layout some dimension. Offcuts of cardboard are always another good one if you want a little bit of different dimension. It's a little bit thinner than using foam tape. Also, if you want more dimension, double stack your foam tape. There's always different ways to get different heights out of, on your layout, which just really helps draw your eye around and really bring in some of that dimension. How many times can we say dimension in the one video? But I think it's important sometimes to just really, gives you that difference. And everything's not just flat and stuck to the page. You know what I mean. So now I'm working on my title. I'm using some more of the chipboard words for my title, and I'm just going with beautiful moments, nice and easy. And again, I leave the chipboard raw. These are very easy to color. You can paint them, you can ink them, very, very easy. But sometimes I just really do like that raw look. Actually, more times than not, I tend to leave my chipboard raw. But you'll see me move it around and fuss around with it a bit because my layout, all my elements down the bottom around my photo, it's very heavy on the bottom. And I knew I needed something up in the top to help balance it out. And I was thinking maybe my title, but my title's just too small to go up there and to balance out my layout. So having another flower cluster up there really helps. But again, you'll see if I can make the title work up there. In the end, I go with these gorgeous words that actually came in with the flower clusters. So that was just fantastic and easy. And I've actually used a few of them in my flower cluster down the bottom. There's no rule that says you have to keep your clusters contained to just the one element, so just flowers or just leaves. So having these little cursive words included in that little packet of creative cuts really, yeah, made me use them. If they hadn't been in there, I wouldn't have thought to use words in my cluster, funnily enough. But they just give it that really little pop of something else, and I absolutely adore how they turned out. So, of course, because it can't be a cluster without little sprinkly bits, I'm going in with some clear rhinestones. Clear or silver, whatever, I call them clear. And I use a lot of them because they're just perfect, just to give that perfect little touch of bling and just something more in your clusters, just to sort of add to it. I love adding little sprinkly bits, so it's either cluster, little rhinestones or sequins, or like this, splatters. This is a white gloss spray because I just wanted some more white. As you can see in the background, there are little bits of white up there in that watercolor paper, but I just wanted to add some splatters to my clusters, just to give it a bit more. I love splatters. I think the majority of my layouts have splatters. If nothing else, there's always splatters on my layouts. I just do love that. So that's pretty much it for my layout. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm going to first, you're going to see a close-up so you can see all those little bits and pieces, and then you'll see a full shot of the finished layout. And I just love how this one come together. It screams girly, mum and daughter. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back real soon. Bye for now.